Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, a little news, the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury news, right? Which was overkill at this point, but hey, we got some more news. Now, when it comes to these two champions, it's an undisputed fight between these guys. Tyson Fury being the WBC champ, Joshua being the champ from all the other three belts that matter. We don't count the IBO, because if we did, we'd have more trouble than we got right now. So we don't count that one. But it's an undisputed fight between these guys, and it seems like, parts of the world care about this fight for some reason. And it's eerie to me. It's very eerie, but whatever. So since last June, we've been knowing that these guys have agreed to fight, right? And then every couple of weeks we get some kind of information. They've agreed to fight, the fight is signed or whatever. So the newest one is this, right? They've agreed on where it's going to take place. Now, we don't know where it's going to take place, but they've agreed to where it's going to take place. I don't even know if that's worthy of a headline, but okay. Now, when you look at all these headlines for this fight, the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, I just got to repeat myself. That's why mainstream media is just, you can really ignore it. Like all of media, no one mentions the fact that, hey, you know something? We got to make sure that Tyson Fury has a license for the UK, for one. And we got to see what happens with the litigations between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. A lot of articles don't even mention that. I've seen some people, all happy about the fight and acting like that's not a reality. I don't know why. Is it denial or what? Because normally when you have a contract to do something, you're breaching. And that's what Tyson Fury is doing. I just don't know how all of media, no one's trying to mention that fact. Hey guys, the fight has to wait. But I mention that on every video, right? So it doesn't really matter, whatever. So it's going to happen somewhere, right? We don't know where, but they've agreed upon it. But here's something interesting. Tyson Fury and Eddie Hearn met in Las Vegas. They're at the same hotel. Eddie Hearn got with him, said, hey homie, let's meet. Now, after the meeting, Eddie Hearn says, what I told you is true the whole time. He says, Tyson Fury made it clear, they only met 5 or 10 minutes. He said he made it clear that the only fight he wants is the Anthony Joshua fight. Well, duh. We know that. You're breaching your contract to not fight Deontay Wilder to only fight him. That's not really news. And also, Eddie Hearn told him, well, that's the same thing with Anthony Joshua. He only wants to fight you. Well, duh. Because he could have fought Deontay Wilder a long time ago, and still, while Tyson Fury's messing around, he could fight Deontay Wilder now, probably. But that's not happening. So, yeah, like I've been saying forever, these guys really fancy the fight between each other. They feel that they both can win this fight, and with not too much danger of being KO'd. So that's why this is going to happen, and the fans as well. Because all fans, somebody would be saying, hey, you know something? You need to finish your contract with Deontay Wilder, seeing as though Deontay Wilder, got you off the couch, gave you 50-50. You breached the contract before. He still fought you after you finished with Otto Wallen and Tom Swartz, the woman beater, right? And then I fought you again. Lost the fight, and now it's my turn to get, revenge. And so after the world sees, oh, well, the right guy won, we don't even care what happens with Deontay Wilder. Whatever. I don't care about you guys. For me, that people like that are sick. That's for me. Period. That's not right. That's the wrong thing. We have a contract. Finish that first, and then we can get to this other fight. But that's just boxing for you. So the news is, in a nutshell, hey, Tyson Fury only wants the Anthony Joshua fight. And Anthony Joshua only wants the Tyson Fury fight. Now, ask yourself, have I told you something that you don't really know? Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And we up out of here until the next headline from these two. Peace.